As we stride further into the high-tech era of the 21st century, where media images and virtual realities saturate our daily lives, our world increasingly mirrors the essence of Maya, the illusion. This concept is laden with profound implications crucial for the development of genuine cosmic or self-awareness. In this era of transformative understanding, Einstein's realization about the interchangeability of time, space, matter, and energy stands as a cornerstone. This groundbreaking insight revolutionized our conventional understanding of the tangible world, governed by the five senses, challenging the reliability of everything we perceive through sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Many of us are resistant to having our perceptions of life's validity or the reality we perceive through our senses challenged. Yet how genuine is the world we apprehend through our senses? Are we truly perceiving reality, or merely scratching the surface of something far more profound, or possibly different from what appears? Even with the aid of science and media, enhancing our means of communication and perception, we might still obtain an incomplete or distorted view of the world. It could be likened to the tale of the blind men and the elephant, where we grasp only a fragment, not the entirety of what exists. The experience of illusion permeates our daily lives. Consider a visit to the grocery store, where we often find that the actual nutritional value of a food item differs from its appearance or package size. Similarly, in our social interactions, we may realize upon getting to know someone better that they differ significantly from our initial impressions. Life often provides us with reality checks when we discover that things are not as they seemed, revealing the influence of appearances or our own expectations. All of these instances illustrate Maya. Media biases are widespread, evident in both business and politics, while new forms of communication continuously emerge, reshaping our perception of the world. Clearly, Maya or illusion pervades our surroundings. Upon closer examination, it becomes evident to all of us that things often deviate from their initial appearances. The world is a shifting illusion, concealing something deeper, invisible, or unknown beneath its ever-changing facade. The apparent or illusory nature of phenomena, events, or circumstances is a common aspect of our daily experiences. Those who possess this wisdom refrain from being swayed by surface appearances, promises, or marketing ploys. Instead, they exercise patience, observation, and analysis before reaching significant judgments or decisions, seeking to uncover the underlying motives and actions of others, or the complexities of the circumstances involved. In today's modern world, we navigate through a tumultuous sea of appearances, impressions, and influences. Without delving beneath these surface waves, discovering the truth of life remains elusive, leaving us vulnerable to deception, not just from others, but also from within ourselves, as each of us harbors illusions about ourselves in the world. Appearances encountered in life are not only potentially deceptive, but they can also lead us to project our desires and fantasies onto the world. Often, our expectations of self-worth surpass our actual skills or capacities. While we may desire an ideal partner, we may not necessarily strive to become ideal ourselves. This pattern extends indefinitely. However, at times, we may undervalue ourselves, settling for jobs, salaries, or relationships that fall short of our true potential. Such actions are often motivated by fear, insecurity, or a false sense of self-worth. Each person we cross paths with, and every object we encounter conceals a deeper story or mystery. While we may recognize someone as our neighbor by name, there are aspects of their lives, both positive and negative, that remain unknown to us. Most significantly, we don't even fully know ourselves. Beyond our familiar persona lie numerous untapped potentials and abilities. We have the ability to choose different careers, live in different places, or even take on different roles in life. Furthermore, within us reside profound levels of awareness that extend beyond the confines of time, space, and the karma associated with our superficial identity. Many of us are trapped in a shallow perspective of both the world and ourselves, where we mistake the familiar for the real. This ultimately leads to a sense of monotony and boredom, as our familiarity with life constrains us, imposing limitations and boundaries. Consequently, we often confuse our habitual reactions with the deeper truths of existence. Another significant example of the illusory nature of reality is found in dreams. There is a certain dreamlike quality to life itself. Once an experience has passed, it often feels akin to a dream. Consider your childhood, for instance. It may seem like nothing more than a dream in comparison to who you are now. Our waking state could be seen as an extended dream shared with others. A considerable portion of our lives is spent in the realm of fantasies, especially within the world of media, movies, and computer games. Many find more joy in this realm of fantasy than in their everyday lives. As a consequence of blindly accepting appearances as reality, we lose sight of the true essence of things in life. We may fail to truly see our loved ones, or even the tree by the side of our house, because we become accustomed to their presence and expect them to remain constant and unchanging for us. The fact is that the world is unpredictable, often diverging from its apparent course. While certain forces may persist for a time, they can swiftly change direction. Even in our daily lives, we witness the rapid alternation between day and night. Despite the challenges this unpredictability presents, it is not inherently negative. Rather, the world is a wondrous place that offers endless fascination if we approach each moment with fresh eyes. Outward appearances serve as mere symbols, hints, and connections to something greater, ultimately to the entire universe. Everything we encounter acts as a gateway to a deeper reality, rather than being the reality itself. The question is whether we choose to open these gateways, or perceive them as final destinations, never venturing through to the other side. We should always strive to delve deeper into life, beginning with the ordinary aspects of our daily experiences, our thoughts, breath, and actions. The next time you encounter someone familiar, take a moment to look beneath the surface, and you may discover something new or different about them. Similarly, when you venture into nature, make an effort to see beyond the surface appearances and glimpse the inner light, order, and intelligence that govern its workings. The ignorant see only the surface of life and are content with a surface view of themselves. The wise take nothing for granted and always look more deeply, finding a vastness everywhere within and without. Keep your deeper vision open. When encountering something familiar, take a moment to look beyond, releasing old judgments and expectations. When observing a person, consider their entire life, not just what you know of them, but also the new potentials they might possess. When observing a tree, contemplate its life and its connection to the earth, the air, the sun, and the broader natural world. Strive to perceive the deeper energies underlying everything, including their auras and energy fields, as well as the enigmatic interplay of light and color that envelops all. The world unfolds as a captivating magic show, brimming with wonder and offering profound wisdom and delight for us to discover. If only we dare to lift the veil of appearances and peer beyond not just the external forms of the world, but also the workings of our own minds. Even the remarkable discoveries of science are rooted in the exploration beyond appearances, seeking to understand the inner workings of phenomena. Similarly, artists possess a keen insight into the beauty that lies beneath the surface of the world. Through consistent practice, we can begin to perceive the light of consciousness that imbues all things. So release your sense of familiarity, along with your preconceptions, opinions, preferences, and the illusion of understanding who you truly are, or what the world actually consists of. The profound reality remains beyond the grasp of the intellect and defies verbal description. It can only be apprehended within the heart as the eternal mystery it will forever be. If we view the world as Maya or illusion at its surface, we can uncover profound depths of cosmic reality wherever we look. Within each fragment we can find the whole, within a moment, the eternal, within a point, the infinite, within every object, the entirety of the universe. Everything we perceive is sacred and divine, a manifestation of vibrations, wherein beings and objects emerge like patterns in a kaleidoscope, only to dissolve once more into the light. We are the light behind appearances, which also serves as the light through which we see. This light alone remains, and within it, nothing is ever truly lost. Seeing the world as Maya involves peering beyond its illusionary veil to uncover the divine presence that resides behind it, a presence from which wonder, delight, and transformative power emanate. The reality becomes apparent to those who acknowledge their lack of absolute knowledge, while remaining elusive to those who believe they possess it. True wisdom transcends mere information about appearances. It emerges from a state of identity, where we merge with all that we perceive. This requires viewing the world through the light of the heart, rather than the lens of the mind's memories. We must train ourselves to see past the illusion of diversity and recognize the unity of the inner self, which radiates brilliantly through all. Comprehend the Maya within your life, not only to transcend all illusions, but to enter into the supreme magic of existence, a state of profound awareness and bliss that permeates all aspects of the cosmos, present everywhere and at all times. Once you grasp this profound truth, you will come to understand that every action you take, every thought you entertain, leaves a mark, a subtle yet indelible blueprint that shapes your journey through life. However, wisdom lies not in clinging to these imprints, but in learning to observe them with detachment, recognizing their transient nature. Embracing this truth liberates you from the confines of illusion, empowering you to unlock the extraordinary potential and creative force residing within your being.